Hello there everybody, it is me FreezerBunny and welcome back to episode 3 of The Sims 4 house building the Thai Royal Palace in Bangkok, Thailand. Okay guys, so yes you guys, we're finally back. It's been a couple of days since I've last recorded a part and I'm so glad to be doing some more of these for you guys. A lot of you guys were able to comment your suggestions and your opinions over the time that I wasn't uploading, so that's great. I was able to accumulate a couple of comments for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple of those to you guys while doing some minor adjustments here to the palace. Okay, so Chris Baxter commented a lot of useful information for the palace. Apparently, this is not a residential palace. This is throne hall. In Thai, it's called the Chakri Mahaprasad. Hopefully I said that right. I tried to have like a Thai accent, but that name translates to Royal Grand Throne Hall of the Chakri Dynasty. And apparently it's not a residential palace. It's a ceremonial place where no king or queen has actually spent the night in, according to Chris Baxter. So which is not what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this a residential palace actually, so that's gonna be one major difference. There's gonna be a couple of bedrooms. I don't know how many we're gonna fit, but definitely a couple of bedrooms are gonna be placed here. And yeah, I'm really surprised that a lot of you guys actually gave me positive response to the series, and I'm so happy to hear all your guys' opinions. I'm gonna look for some more comments that I might be able to read to you guys. I do have my laptop open once again. Yes, one of you guys commented that you preferred like hopping in and out of games to look at the reference images, and I'm gonna be consistent with the series, and throughout the series I'm not gonna open like my photo viewer and stuff because I started with not doing that, but maybe if you guys really want it, we can do it in the next series. Okay, so if you do, just go ahead and comment and it's gonna help me decide whether or not to include that type of you know, interactions and stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna type in the bb.show hidden objects cheat because I want to see. I was looking at some items in the debug category and I found a plunger. I found a plunger that might be helpful for use in one of, like, yeah, this plunger might be helpful for use as a spire, because I want to make this, like, I want to make these gold pieces like even more taller and even more amazing than how it looks right now. So I'm gonna type in the move objects sheet really quickly. Move objects and then copy that, and I'm just gonna try to change the size of these first. Like, I'm not sure, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Let's see here. That actually looks really nice. I'm gonna make 3 of these because I want to make sure that all of them are kind of the same size. There we go, and then 1 more. Anyway, so how have you guys been doing? Have you guys seen my latest speed build yet? Yeah, I did a collab video with Securia. It's up right now. It's been up for a couple of days, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, just go ahead and hop onto my channel. It's really awesome. It's a Victorian apartment. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys who like my work for the history and just who like my style, you guys are pretty much gonna like it. It turned out being very melancholic though. I think because of the music that I chose for the walkthrough of that build, it turned out feeling a little bit nostalgic, I guess. So I'm just gonna put this here. I feel like I might even put maybe 1 more. Yeah, let's try and see what it's gonna look like if we place an additional one. So let's see, how big are we gonna make this one? 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, that's kind of the right size. Okay, cool beans. So you guys can see that I'm literally paying so much attention to the uniformity. So yeah, one of you guys commented that this was a European building with a Thai roof, and that's very true. However, like, I can definitely see that in the floor plan and in the layout. It's very Thai, you know, it's uniquely Thai, so that's great. Okay, that's a little bit awkward. We're gonna probably have to do something about this. Control, let's make it a little bit smaller so that it kind of fits snugly to that point over there. And I'm gonna press 9 like that. What do you guys think? I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. Yep, okay, I'm gonna keep it. I know it's really weird. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not disrespecting anyone by putting a plunger on the Royal Palace in Thailand. Oh my gosh, my Thai viewers are literally like gonna unsubscribe now. No, I don't mean this as disrespect. I want this to be as like, you guys see I'm being very careful here. I'm trying here. I'm trying to be like politically correct and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so pretty much what we're trying to do is trying to make some spires, which, you know, it actually features really commonly in Thai architecture. That looks very beautiful, by the way. So yeah, we're just trying to be authentic here. Even though we couldn't be 100% authentic, we can try, right? We can try to make it look like how it does in real life. And I really like the look of these spires too, so that's that. I think, how big did we make this guy anyway? Is it that? Oh gosh, this is literally like gonna bother me, so I'm gonna check. Is it even the same? Yeah, it's the same size. Okay, cool beans. Yay, so that's the spire. Oh, yeah, one more thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to change the color of the roof to make it more like the actual palace. And it's surprisingly, when I first looked at it, I was like, okay, the roof's red. And then when I looked at it again, it looked a little bit more orange to me. So there we go. And then I'm also going to change the green areas to this one to give it a little bit more contrast and give the green some more presence and visibility. There we go. Okay, so funny story, you guys. I'm gonna rant about this for pretty much the whole episode. During the time when I wasn't recording anything, I had some free time and I watched The King and I. Yes, you guys, was it 1959 or 1956? I'm not sure. The musical with Yul Brynner. And I don't know the name of the girl, but yeah, the musical by Roger and Hammerstein's movie version, if that makes any sense. And you know, the thing is, I've already watched it. I'm gonna make the fence while I'm talking about it since it's gonna be a little bit more repetitive. But the thing is, I've already watched that musical when I was younger. But when I watched it again, I just rediscovered the magic of it. I'm just like, whoa. It was literally just like magic for me again, and it was great. You know, it felt really awesome to kind of discover something that I watched when I was younger, and if I discover that I have a newfound appreciation for it, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I first watched The King and I when I was like 10 or something. Disney Channel had, yes, I watched it first on Disney Channel, and Disney Channel had like a special on like not period, but like musicals that were done in the 1960s and the 1950s. So they had like a trio of musicals which they showed. I don't know the name of the other one. I know that they had The King and I, of course, because that's the first time I watched it. And they also had The Sound of Music, which is also like one of my favorite things ever. My mom used to make us watch it when I was younger. But yeah, Disney had a marathon, and when I watched it as a kid, I watched it for the comedy and for the songs that I was familiar with, like Getting to Know You, because every kid kind of knows that. But when I watched it again, I just, you know, once again experienced the magic differently, because it made me realize how much I've matured like over the past 12 years that I've not watched it. I realized that I'm able to appreciate other aspects of the film, such as like, let's see here, what like the art direction, the set design, the acting was really off. You know, it was very theatrical, which is probably how they did it back then. And yeah, I was also really surprised. Spoilers here, you guys. Major spoilers. I was really surprised that the king died. I don't know why, but I didn't remember him dying in the films that I've seen. And I've watched a couple of King and I movies. I've watched the 1999 animated one, which is the first ever King and I movie that I watched. And I've also watched Anna and the King of Siam with Draco Malfoy. What's his name again? Yeah, with that guy. And that was really traumatic. And like, you guys who have not yet watched the movie probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but just go ahead and watch it. You guys are missing out on a lot if you don't. So highly recommend you guys watch it. So I can't get any symmetry out of this. I'm just gonna go ahead and make this like that. So I'm just like, wow. Anyway, my question for you guys is, what is your favorite song from that movie? Like, do you have any song that you like in particular? Actually, you know what? Let's make some guardhouses first and see what's gonna happen. See, that's just 3x3, I think would be great for all the corners. Like so. Okay, cool beans. When I first watched The King and I, Roger and Hammerstein's movie version of the musical, I really liked Shall We Dance? I mean, literally though, that scene where King Mongkut and Anna Leonowens were dancing in like maybe the ballroom or the throne room, it was amazing. I could not get Anna's gown outside my head. It billowed and it bounced like it had a life of its own, and it was magical to me. And the song itself was very catchy as well. But now that I actually watched the movie, I fell in love with the song March of the Siamese Children. I don't know why, I just really liked it. I liked the instrumental, and I just liked how the song kind of screams Thai, if you guys get what I mean. It was so Thai, it's kind of awesome. And yeah, it was, I don't know, I just had such a good experience rewatching the film for myself. I really discovered a lot of myself. I'm just like, you know, that scene or that aspect of the movie I would never have appreciated as a 10-year-old, and as a 22-year-old, I mean, like, it's amazing. So sorry if I'm you know, exhausting the topic, but yeah. And by the way, the woman that played Tup Tim, she was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, she looked amazingly gorgeous, and oh my gosh, she was so beautiful. Who was she again? I forgot her name. She had like a Hispanic name. So that's that. Hashtag racist. Anyway, one more aspect of the movie that was done in the 1950s that I would never have appreciated as a 10-year-old was the political aspect. You know, the relationship between Thailand and Burma. So, by the way, I never pointed this out, but Thailand used to be known as Siam, and then it changed its name to Thailand eventually in like the 20th century. But yeah, it also made a really good points on touching the relationship between Thailand and Burma. And, you know, like, you know, that's not something that you would appreciate as a 10-year-old. Tup Tim is a Burmese slave, if you guys haven't seen it yet, and she was treated really badly. She wasn't allowed to marry the man she loved, and yeah. What happened to Tup Tim actually in the movie Anna and the King of Siam? It was done in some in like the early 2000s, I think. I'm not sure. But what happened to Tup Tim in that movie was insane. It was so traumatic. I don't even recall. I think she was whipped, or I think she might have even been killed, or something like that. It's just, you know, it's amazing how much depth there is to these movies in reflecting the social cultural aspects of the time. Of course, that took place in the 1800s, which is the 19th century, Thailand apparently was trying to become a more progressive and modern nation. That's why the king invited Anna as a school teacher to teach his children how to be more Western and how to be more aware. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm literally like in love with the movie. Like, please watch it if you guys haven't yet. It's literally gonna amaze you guys. Anyway, this building was not yet built actually when the movie was, during the time that Anna Leonowens worked in Thailand as a school teacher. This building in particular still didn't exist. Once again, Chris, I'm gonna look for your comment again. 1 second. Mr. Chris or Mrs. Chris, I'm not sure. Yeah, Chris Baxter. I'm sorry if I keep forgetting your name, but this guy's comments are literally like the saving grace of the series, because I learned so much just by getting a comment from someone from Thailand, or I'm assuming he's from Thailand, I'm not sure. But apparently this palace itself was built sometime in the 1940s, which, if it was built in the 40s, then they did a really good job building it, because it really looks like it was built centuries before that time. So I'm trying to make like a pointy turret thing over here. I'm not so sure if I can though. There we go, that's okay. And then this is gonna be gold. It's gonna be basically like that. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. It depends on how it looks for the big picture. And Chris Baxter also commented that the palace, this comment pretty much goes with what I've talked to you guys about the palace initially, and the palace is composed of many different buildings. This one I don't think is gonna be composed of multiple buildings. It's just probably this central one and maybe like another wing or something, because we really don't have enough space to build all the different buildings in the Thai royal palace. So as much as I would want it to be authentic, I just can't. Now I have a little bit of a dilemma. I'm not so sure if I'm gonna keep this or not, because I don't hate it, but I don't think we need it as well. What do you guys think? That's just the thing, do we need this or do we not? Like, is this integral to the design? I'm not sure. We're probably gonna have to look at how it looks like when it's done, which is right now. That's not so bad, actually. Yeah, that isn't so bad. Gonna make this a little bit shorter. You know what? Let's not. Okay, and then let's just put the trims like so, and we're gonna color that gold as well. Wow, this thing is turning out like 10 times more elaborate than I was expecting. You know what? Maybe we can make the roof green instead. Nah, I think white looks a little bit better. Okay, and of course we're gonna put these guys on top. You know what? Let's put one more. So yeah, pretty much if it wasn't so tedious to build all these different aspects, we'd probably be done much faster in this series, but I'm just, I'm sticking to my promise to you guys that I wasn't gonna cut anything out, so yeah, we're gonna go through this together. Okay, I'm gonna type in the move object sheet once again. Plop that guy there. And that actually looks... I'm not sure if I like it. I'm really like not sure. I'm gonna say that I like it, actually. So yeah, we're gonna do that pretty much on the other sides as well. Hopefully we can do this a little bit faster. and just build some walls. Oh my gosh, like seriously you guys, it felt so good to watch The King and I. It gave me so much information. It gave me a really good idea of what structures to build and how the interiors are gonna look like, which are gonna be very, very European. And yeah, if you guys still want to comment your suggestions, just go ahead and comment them, and I'll see what I can do to take your suggestions, okay? A lot of you guys also admired the roof of this palace in general, so thank you. It's a trial and error thing, you know. You never know if it's gonna work or not. You just have to kind of trust yourself, as cliche as that might sound. And what I'm gonna do actually is make like some roofs already, so all we're gonna do later on is pretty much just place them in position, because it's easier to build the roofs on the ground level since we have quite a lot of space. Now this gable roof, I'm not, yeah, actually we can make it, okay, we'll see. And pretty much all that's left to do later on is pretty much just assemble it. And then we also need to make yeah, a tall 1x1. Oopsie. Let's see here. We're gonna have to recreate these guys, which I don't know how they look like actually. Okay, it's actually 3x1s. Interesting. And then you go there, raise you up. There we go. And then just cross that together. Like that. Okay, cool beans. Yay. Oh, does it really? Okay, yeah, I might have to lower that a little bit as well. Into the height that we want. Which is like somewhere around here-ish, if I'm not mistaken. And then this guy, we need to raise that. Super tedious work. And let's see here, I'm running out of things that I can talk about. So I'm trying to keep these regularly for you guys. I know how much of you guys are invested in the series, and I do want to keep it up. Maybe 2 episodes a week, because I'm also working on my thesis. I actually have a consultation with my thesis advisor tomorrow, so I should not be recording right now, but I don't know. I felt like recording. I felt like taking a break and recording something. My mom is literally gonna kill me when she finds out, but whatever. It's what I want to do, so I wouldn't be able to think anyway if I kind of forced myself to work on it. So we're just pretty much aligning. Yeah, there we go. And then, am I still on move objects on? Yeah, I'm still. Okay, there we go. Cool beans. Oh, I miss creative style so much because this red bit is kind of bothering me. I wish we can make that gold instead. But, you know, there's really nothing we can do about it, so. Anyway, we need to move these guys over here on the front. And, yeah, I think we can, optimistically speaking, I think we can actually finish the outside today if we work on it. I don't know. And then in the next part we can probably begin furnishing the interior, which is quite fun. The thing is, the palace looks very imposing from the outside, but the inside does not have as much space as I was expecting originally. And you know, you guys can see this from the earlier episodes if you guys search back. I was intending to create a kitchen that was separate from the palace so that it would look like it had more buildings, but now that I look at it, we literally like don't have any space at all for it. So yeah, I might have to scrap that idea and somehow incorporate the kitchen inside of the palace. So yeah, that's something. I've been doing a lot of contemporary builds lately, so it's a little bit more refreshing for me to do something historical. And I did, yeah, this is my second historical build. and I mean historical in a while, I guess. And I might have to go back with a contemporary build in the next speed build that I'm gonna do. I don't know, I'm thinking of making a speed build for this week. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna read you guys some more comments. Hark Lavish, by the way, if you're watching this, Hark, thank you so much for all the support. This guy has been with me through thick and thin, and he's one of the guys that I remember consistently comments and watches my series. So thank you. Actually, I the older the subscriber, it's the easier for me to actually remember you guys. So just keep that in mind. And it's, you know, it makes me feel so good that people would stick with you for such a long time. Anyway, Harglavish commented that he wanted to see some Philippines style builds. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's time for me to make a build featuring some architecture in my own country? Because that would be super awesome. I've been thinking about it for a while, but at the same time, I didn't want to preach. The thing is, I know so much about Filipino architecture and I'm so passionate about it that the one thing that I'm really scared of when I try to build something that exists in the Philippines is that I would just rant and, you know, preach and stuff. But I don't know, I might do something. Do you guys want to see it? I'm not sure. Even if you guys comment that you don't want to see it, I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Just do what I want, pretty much. And yeah, very, very good idea though. Hopefully it actually gets somewhere. There we go. Place this guy over here in the center. And how tall should we make this? I really wish that there were counters in The Sims 4, because I think that's like one of the features that I just can't. You know, if it's possible to create stuff in The Sims 4 anyway without having to rely on those features. But it takes a lot more time to kind of count the dimensions of things, you know, like manually, which is kind of stressful and depressing. But you know what, it's definitely much easier to do in The Sims 3. I have been, you know, trying to rediscover The Sims 3 lately. I just haven't been in the mood to film it yet. I kind of played it for myself. I'm playing The Sims 3 for myself and it feels really awesome. You know, I spent a lot of time actually appreciating The Sims 3 for the gameplay, because you know, it's my first time opening it in my new computer, and it feels really good to have a game that doesn't suck. Okay, we're gonna look for that debug category, and we're gonna look for that plumbing plunger, I mean. Okay, how big is this guy gonna be? Okay, let's make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 would be enough. We need 4 of these guys. Gosh, I love how I'm literally putting plungers on the Royal Palace in Thailand. Oh my goodness. There we go. I would love to go to Thailand. A lot of you guys said that you have been to Thailand, and I'm just like, I wish I was, you know, I wish I was more adventurous. I could never go abroad by myself. Like, I die. I have been abroad, don't get me wrong. I've gone to several other Asian countries when I was younger, but that was with my parents, and I think it's a different experience if you go kind of by yourself, if you guys get what I mean. I don't know. I haven't even been all over my country yet. I've been to a lot of places in the Philippines, but not like all over the place. So yeah, I should probably try to discover my country first for myself. I don't know. Have any of you guys, I doubt it though, but have any of you guys actually been to the Philippines or are contemplating to go here? That would be so awesome, actually, you know. I'm very curious to hear whether you guys are interested to go, because the Philippines is not a very touristy country, unfortunately, because I think a lot of people don't really find the culture interesting enough. I don't know, I don't mean to say it, but I don't want to preach, and I want to make this video like all about Thailand. So but I think the Philippines, for many foreigners, the culture isn't exotic enough, I guess, that they would wanna go here. And I don't mind. It's their money, you know, so they can go discover whatever country that they wish to go to, is what I'm trying to say. That is a little bit of a misunderstanding though, because, as you know, the fact is that Philippine culture is very similar in look to European culture. We have been a Spanish colony for 300 years, so that's unavoidable. So physically it looks very similar to Europe, but actually when you go here and try to interact with people, you would see that we're definitely more Asian than European, despite how the culture looks physically, if that makes any sense. I would love to make vlogs though, maybe in the future. I don't know, I don't want to make this a vlogging channel at all. I want to make this channel productive in a sense that we're creating, you know, art basically. It's as cliche as that may sound. And I think I want to add some windows actually. Is that gonna make it look weird? I'm not sure. Maybe windows or lights. I'm not sure actually. And then, okay, what else do we need to do? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually build like over here. So basically what I'm trying to think of is that this area over here is kind of like the vestibule staircase type of thing. Then we're gonna get like a little hallway over here, and then over here we get like a throne room type of area. And for the throne room, I actually want to try to see if I can make it into an octagon, which I think would be a very interesting shape. Okay, first of all, let's just make the hallway thing like so. Yeah, that's taking up too much space. Yeah, we can just make it like that, like so. Because when I was looking at the Thai royal palace, I saw like I'm pretty sure it was like a temple or something, but I saw it as like an octagon shape. I feel like it's an octagon. I'm not sure. It might be circular or something. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna bring up the reference images in my laptop here so I can clearly see it. Yeah, it's kind of like a round-ish shaped building, which it's probably not even round or something, but whatever. I'm just basing it off of what I see, okay? I bet it's gonna be the throne room, and it's a little bit weird to make it circular, but you know what, we're in Thailand. It's a different culture, and it's really big. I didn't expect it to be this big. We're running out of space. Okay, we might be able to do something about it. I have a good idea, but we're gonna see how this is gonna work. I'm literally face palming right now. Literally, you guys, my palm is on my forehead. I'm just like, what am I getting myself into? I'm not even sure what this building is called in real life, but it's gold. It's gold all throughout. So pretty much when I saw it, I'm just like, that would make a really good throne hall. And interestingly enough, I saw it while doing some research on the King and I. Typical me. Yeah, I was looking at some set design pieces for the 1940s version, and this isn't even the Roger and Hammerstein's one, it's just the 1940s version and stuff. But I'm gonna make these guys nice and equal in height. Hopefully the shape is okay. And then we're just gonna pretty much go for the octagonal theme all throughout. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an absolute nightmare. And it's probably gonna take me forever to figure this out. I'm not sure. Let's do that. And of course, I did not practice this, you guys. This is completely spontaneous. I'm pretty sure you guys will realize that as we make a lot of mistakes building this. And yeah. So, okay, I'm looking at this to kind of make it similar. Okay. We need to grab this guy over here and just use it as reference. Oh my god, the texture looks beautiful. Whoa. And I'm just gonna use it as reference here. Like so. Okay, cool beans. You can go back to where you came from now. Over there. And yes, the roofs are very elaborate, but at the same time, they're insanely difficult to build, and I'm not sure how good this is gonna look like. I'm very confident though that it's gonna look like amazing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna, there we go, cool beans, and then pretty much all of this octagonal structure that we're creating right now, all of it is gonna be in gold. Okay, oh my gosh, why is it that glitching out? Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take a little bit of a break. I feel like I need my water break right now, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys? Okay guys, I'm back. And I just realized that this part is already like 40 minutes long. Oh no, I try to keep it 40 minutes because I feel like a lot of you might be intimidated seeing that the video is like an hour long. So, however, there's still a lot to be done. So I am going to extend it. I want to finish this central pavilion to the best of my ability. So we're gonna try, okay? We're gonna try here. We're not gonna give up. Okay, we're gonna do that and then drag this guy here. Make it a little bit smaller. Ooh, I can't make it smaller? It's weird. There we go. Cool. Oh no. What is wrong? What is wrong, dude? Like, just what is wrong? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Just do that. And then this one. You know what? Since we're gonna make it slopey anyway, I don't think it matters that much, actually. Okay, there you go. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Pretty much, it's literally just replicating what we did over here up top to give it some kind of uniformity. Okay. Looks okay. And I want to see... Yeah, let's paint it gold for now and see like how it looks like. I'm pretty sure it'll be great, you know? Beautiful. Whoa. This whole entire thing is gonna be gold, by the way, so we're still gonna make a couple more additions over here. Yeah. What is this line? Like, where'd it come from? Oopsie. Let's see here. Let's try to think about this here. Okay, and then yeah, it's not gonna work how I want it to, so let's just go for that. I kind of wanted it to look like this though. I'm gonna look at, yeah, this is the reason why these videos are taking forever, because I don't know what's happening. I want to see how it was done on this area. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. This one has eaves. Okay, there we go. That's why it kind of messed up. There we go. That looks so much better. It makes it look like one tower, which is what I want it to look like. Okay, and then we're just gonna go and yep, we're gonna make one roof thing over here, make it the highest it can go, and then we're gonna put some X's as well. Or roof access. Ooh. Okay. I'm spacing out. You guys know that every time I shut my mouth, which is not often, but every time I keep quiet, that means that I am concentrating or trying to concentrate, I guess. Let's get rid of these eaves. If you guys don't know what eaves are like the overhanging bits of roofs. So that's that, and then we are gonna just paint these guys golden color. Oh my gosh, like wow. I think honestly Thailand has like probably the most unique architecture in the world. I don't know why, it just looks freaking awesome. Like it's probably because of the Hindu influence or like the Buddhist influence from India that the architecture of Thailand looks like this, but it looks freaking gorgeous, I think, if I do say so myself. Okay, and there we go. Ooh, I need to turn on the move objects sheet like so, and hopefully we can finish this over here because I kind of still want to add a little bit more roofs. As elaborate as the roofs already are, I'm still gonna add a couple more. Okay, you know what? Let's use this guy as a template. It's easier for me to just grab it and pretty much, okay, yep, okay, I get how it looks like. It's just one straight piece of roof, which is okay. I'll take it. And then we just need to center that guy. Put this guy. Oh, it's 3 by 3. There we go. Beautiful. And then let's do that on the other side as well. Like so. And I don't have to worry about it opening up the room. You guys can see that the room that it's placed in has different lighting, and it pretty much opened the room, which means that the room itself is open to the light from outside. But I'm not gonna like think about that too much, since the room that it kind of affected couldn't be accessible by the Sims anyway. So yeah. Okay, we are gonna do that. That's a beautiful height already, so let's just keep it like so. Is that even the same height? Nope, it's not. It's like, there we go. Cool beans once again. Make it nice and golden. Goldeen from Pokemon. Yes, I watch Pokemon, you guys. Like, why wouldn't I? Surprisingly though, I wasn't able to watch that much Pokemon as a child, just because the time slot that it was in my country was like a mess. It was annoying. You know, I was in school every time it came on, so yeah, I wasn't able to watch it that much. But oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I might have to think about that because I want to keep these windows there. And also, what I want to do is begin placing some columns. Look at my reference images here real quickly. You know what? I'm gonna use these ones, the mega column. I feel like they look great, and they come in like a gold color that I want. So just place them over here for now. And what we're actually gonna do is we are going to be placing in some trims over here to kind of make it look like a gazebo, which is awesome. I know that you guys are so gonna love this. Like, I just know. Once again, it's kind of like nothing that I've ever seen. I just hope that this, yes, it comes in a gold. Yeah, I'm so happy right now. I almost swore, but I'm not gonna, cause I'm classy like that. But yes, you guys, and yes, look at that. That's looking a little bit more Thai, which is great. Now, okay, so we can even put some, you know what? I'm gonna put these guys, I think. I'm not sure. Nah, we're gonna just, I don't know, maybe, yeah. Let's put this guy and put him in this color. Beautiful. Whoa. And then I wish this one column had like a darker. Yes. 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 Okay. We're just gonna change that, and I want to see how it would look. Oh my gosh, that looks so gorgeous. So freaking gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And it's probably gonna confuse me later on which columns are the right color and which ones aren't. So I'm gonna make sure that all the columns are, yeah, properly colored. Oh my gosh, this looks freaking amazing, you guys. It looks very Thai. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. There we go. It's a little bit low though, but whatever, it worked. I also don't want to keep this open air. I want to make some interior walls for this one, and then just kind of make this trellisy bit like a back. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Wow. Wow. I might have to move the palace a little bit forward. But before that, I'm gonna make sure that we have, let's see here. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that there's actual space inside of it for like the actual dais. Well, that's a big word. Dais, or like the origin, like that. And this is going to be the room where the king has his like actual throne, if that makes any sense. Hashtag Game of Thrones. This is gonna look, oh my gosh, is it really gonna look like that? Come on. Please tell me. No, it's still there. You know what? I don't really care. Yeah, I don't mind seeing it like that. I don't think it's gonna, yeah, it's not visible if you put the walls down anyway, so that's great. This column needs to be over here. Can I delete that? Nah, it's gonna delete the whole thing, which I do not want. And then yeah, we're just gonna paint the whole thing gold. Beautiful. And then this one can be white. And I'm gonna be placing like a pond around this. It's gonna look like it's floating. And we're also going to put in a nice little fence. Let's just look for a nice, almost entirely golden fence if there is one, which I doubt it. Okay, where's creative style when you need it? Oh, wow. And yeah, uh-oh, this might cause some sort of a problem. Let's just look at how this looks first, and then how can we do something about that? Yep, okay. We need to delete this first, and then we're gonna place the fence, which, by the way, we need to decide on what fence we want exactly. Do we want entirely gold? This is already like a great choice. I wish it had a little bit more gold in it. Or maybe we can just use this one instead. Yeah, I think... Nah, that's not gonna work. That's totally gonna work. I love that. And just pretty much try to paint it all around. Uh oh, I don't see it working. I saw like the game glitch out a little bit. I saw the trellis thing, actually. Something happened to it or some, I don't know. Over here on the sides, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, okay. What? My game is an absolute mess right now, but it's okay. We're gonna see how this works out. Beautiful. Please tell me it fixed the glitchy thing on the other side. Yes, it did. Cool beans. That looks insanely amazing. And I also kind of need to paint these guys over here as well. You know what? That looks amazing. Okay. Oof, I'm so happy, you guys. You guys can hear the happiness in my voice, right? Like, just, wow. Okay. Anyway, I am gonna do a couple more stuff to it, actually. Let's just, I'm having too much fun to end it here, so we're gonna stay a little bit longer. and do like one more series of roofs over here to kind of just bring it all together. So yeah. How big is this guy, by the way? There we go. And then I feel like I think there would be a great area for the roof. And then I just need to know how, like, how wide it's gonna be. That's great. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. I don't know. I just I don't know. I feel like I'm tooting my own horn a little bit too much. I feel like I'm dwelling too much on how pretty it is, but you know, it's my way of kind of rewarding myself for making something really awesome. You know, it's sometimes you kind of have to give yourself the motivation, as weird as that might sound. And I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Yeah, let's just do that. And pretty much over here. And yeah, pretty much it's very tedious work for sure, but it's also very rewarding, especially seeing how much you guys respond positively to what we're doing right now. It feels freaking awesome. Okay, it's not working how I want it to. I just want to make sure that these guys are the same length. So how 1 2 3, okay. Needs to be 3 as well, like so. And then yep, here we go. Beautiful. Also there. The height is a mess. That's okay. And then it'll be all uniform in a little bit though, so there we go. It worked that time though, so anyway. And we're gonna raise these a little bit. 1 2 3 4. A little bit more. 5 6. Yeah, I think that works. And then 1 2 3 4 5 6. I love, you know, the thing is, it feels so much better when it's actually clicking, because that kind of means that it's all the same height, if that makes any sense. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I wish there was a way for me to like measure this. Okay, you know what, let's just make it 8, whatever. 1 Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And this is literally like the most elaborate roof ever. Can we take it one step further and curve it? Yeah, should we curve it? I'm not sure. I think maybe. What do you guys think? Does that look too bizarre? Yeah, I feel like it looks too... Yeah, I'm not sure how it looks actually. We might have to experiment with it a little bit. So let's just look at how it's gonna look. Pretty much try to temper it and try to like just, you know, try to experiment. Yeah, I don't like it. I liked the simpler triangular ones. Okay. And then pretty much the last thing that we're gonna do is paint these guys gold, of course. There we go. And of course place the roof trims as well, which in my opinion does complete the look very, very successfully. I think these trims are an amazing addition to the game. Whoever thought of these needs to win an award, because it might be a really, really simple like addition, but it looks freaking awesome. Okay, once again, just experimenting here a little bit. Trying to see like the right mix of, or the right combinations. I feel like I like that a little bit better. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. So we are going to take these guys in a little bit, like so. There we go. Okay, you know what, you guys? I'm gonna end it here. I feel like we've done so many awesome things already, and there's a lot of things to expect to do in the next part, so definitely watch out for that as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this part up right here. Please don't forget to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe button because it's really gonna help out this channel a lot. I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm having so much fun building it and just kind of sharing some more information with you guys. So don't forget to comment your suggestions and I'll see what I can do about it in the next part. Okay guys, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. You all have an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!